You about to record this as a podcast?
Duh.
Okay. Damn, I'm like too built for that.
Hey, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all up. We coming to 2020. This is a new year. This is a new you. This is a new me. So if you haven't done already, man, get you another form of income in your pocket, my baby. Go ahead, start recording the podcast, man. Shout out to Anchor, man. So don't pussyfoot around because it's free. There's creation tools to allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so you can be easily heard on, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, all that other stupid dumb shit that niggas like to listen to motherfucking podcasts. And you can make some cheese from that podcast with no minimum listenership. So, everything you need to make a podcast is all in one place. So download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. You punk bitch.
You about to record this as a podcast?
Duh.
Okay. Damn, I'm like too built for that.
My new bitch, my new bitch, yo, my new bitch, jet black. You know this, effect, official, we stand. One issue, get clap. Hey, nigga, turn around, it's a one way. Unfortunate events where I stay. Deep scars all on my face. All my bitches exit with grace. Old bitches got upstage. Crabs in the barrel over chump change. Hating flagrant but mundane. Style harder, they was unchanged. Chasing you into the sunset. You like a target in the gun range. Peace of mind costs a piece of you. Maybe we'll be there one day. Playing Wycliffe in the White House. Assassinated on Monday. My new bitch, jet black. You know this, effect, official, we stand. One issue, get clap. My new bitch, jet black. You know this, effect, official, we stand. One issue, get clap.
Hey, man, peep gang. Have you ever thought about starting your own podcast? Shit, when I was trying to get this podcast off the ground with Spiff, man, we had a lot of questions, man. Like, how do I record an episode? How do I get my show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all the other places people like to listen? Also, how do I make money off this podcast, man? Man, peep gang, the answer to every one of those questions is really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing your podcast. Best of all, it's 100% free and ridiculously easy to use. And now Anchor can match you with great sponsors too, so you can get paid to podcast, man. Secure the bag. Listen, man, me and Spiff, man, we ain't come here to get paid off this, man. We just wanted everyone to enjoy, and listen to our convos and stories about, our upbringing. But why not get paid for it? You know what I'm talking about? So, if you always wanted to start a podcast, make money doing it, go to anchor.fm/start. Again, that's anchor.fm/start to join me, Spiff, and the diverse community of podcasters already using Anchor. That's anchor.fm/start. And guess what, man? We can't wait to hear your podcast, man. So, hey, that's it.
How long did you spend in that bitch? How many hours?
Probably like 3. Hold on.
Get on the mic, Brando.
Hold on. Let's see. I want to say about somewhere between 2 and 4 hours.
My nigga Brando's up in the motherfucking truth, like.
Yeah, he pulled a shift in that bitch, you feel me?
My nigga Brando was
He
like,
pulled a light shift.
excuse me, miss. What's your name?
That shit was
Come with me. Was your day drinking?
Nah.
Oh, no.
Around like 8. We went put up to that bitch like 9 or 10.
9 or 10.
Yeah.
I got a question though. Like, how would you rate your experience compared to other strip clubs, or have you been to other strip clubs? Or?
Shit. All right. So look. All right. I'm gonna tell a little quick, small, slight story.
Get on the mic, Brando. Get closer.
Get closer to the mic, Brando.
So can I turn this bitch up? Yeah. All right. So yeah, I only went to one strip club once before, and that shit was Ace of Spades. Or was it Ace? Is that Ace of Spades on 8 Mile? Or is that King of Diamonds?
Did you? I don't know.
It's on the west side and shit. Like off
That's
South
King
End.
of Diamonds.
King of Diamonds. Okay, yeah. That nigga Troy took me to King of Diamonds for my birthday and shit. And there was some hoes in that bitch, obviously, but I damn near fell in love with one stripper. So.
Me too. My first time in the strip club.
Yeah.
Meech, you know what I'm thinking, bro. We gotta tell them a story, but let them get off. Let them get off.
Let the young bulls get off.
Let the young boys get off, bro.
True got them hoes though. You seen Keisha Bunz in that bitch?
I don't know none of the strippers' names, bro.
Keisha Bunz.
Keisha Bunz.
I'm not
Look,
familiar.
Her ass fat as fuck.
Man,
Solo. Keisha Bunz.
Keisha Bunz.
How much you spent on that ass?
Look, I spent $200 on her alone, nigga. I didn't even leave the bar yet. You feel me? Like, but after a while, I had to hoe her like, you ain't getting no more money out of me. I gotta spread the wealth in this bitch.
right.
But that shit was fun though. We was in that bitch the whole night throwing fuck around with my nigga Rez, man. I done threw 500 in that bitch.
Man,
Damn.
I definitely dropped like 4 in
Nigga,
that
shout out
bitch.
to that nigga Rezo,
Just
man.
out
Shout
loud.
out
That
to
nigga
that
Rezo
young
ghetto
man.
to the motherfucker, but nigga,
Yeah.
where the fuck is our manners?
This is the Meech Spiff podcast. You funky bitch, you.
Listen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, or whenever the fuck y'all niggas like to listen to this shit, man. I'm Meech.
I'm Spiff.
And this is a motherfucking Drug Table Talk podcast with Meech and Spiff. And hey, man, I got some friends of mine.
Yep.
Some people that's been around on the motherfucking pod. As of recent. Some familiar voices. And please, my nigga, introduce yourself.
Yo, it's Brando Heat, a.k.a. Deuce LaRoe.
Yes, sir. The heater man.
You know what I'm saying? A.k.a. the regular kid on all socials, so you can find me there.
Absolutely. Hey, man, I got my favorite young nigga in the building, man. Please. Well, more AKAs than them green and pink bitches, man.
More KAs than them Chirac niggas.
Man, it's young Dolo Velli, Dolo Luther King, young Percocets, Blicky Rose.
Yes, sir, man. So we back up in this bitch, man. Like I'm putting on the motherfucking jacket, nigga. So, Spiff Lord.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. You know what we say, man. Where we at?
We at the drug table, the open environment. These the last couple of hours of the, you know what I'm saying, at 9:09, man.
Yes, sir.
This got to be historic, bro.
Yes, sir, man. So the next time y'all hear the motherfucking podcast, we're gonna be at Spiff new shit, man. Good townhouse. Good vibes. New environments, man. Better creative spaces.
I'm telling you.
So Spiff Lord, before
Yes,
we get
sir.
into the motherfucking podcast, man, we at the motherfucking drug table. Would you care to tell the people what we have on Spiff Drug Table?
Man, like, I've been kind of easing off on the drugs just because I've been at work. I can't do drugs and be at work. But, we got some Hennessy, Brando, courtesy of the mom, Brando, All the labels used to invite you to the studio and get you whatever you want. We got some Don Julio and Ajo. We travel far and wide for that shit. I ain't seen no Don Julio and Ajo in about 3 months.
Nigga, we spent $150 on the fifth.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? We got a pre-roll. So I just pulled that shit out of thin fucking air, literally, from my nigga RJ on the 3rd floor, you feel me? I got my handy dandy trusty Blicky, you feel me, just chilling there in case a nigga want to act up.
Blicky Rose, the biggest.
That nigga Meech almost got popped. If I had like 3 more seconds of reaction time, that nigga opening the door and shit, I'd have shot a kneecap off. Definitely, maybe a baby toe. Couple computers, man, ashtray, couple notebooks, man, just a regular, man. That's the drug table for the day. It'll be more fancy for y'all in the upcoming weeks.
Brando, man, we back up in this bitch, man, as per usual, man. And as we was talking about, in the beginning of the motherfucking podcast, I seen you. Nigga, I keep a close eye on all my niggas and shit, man. I keep a close eye. Man, my nigga been off the motherfucking strip clubs, man. Nigga, you might need a medal, man, because you're a veteran at this point, man. As much as I done seen you in this last couple days.
Hey, look, bro. Look, man. See, I'm not a real heavy strip club goer, but now that I've been in the strip club, you know what I'm saying, I'm fully into myself, you know what I'm saying? I know who I am, and I know, you know, bitches like the vibes, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, what you say on Twitter? That shit was philosophical.
Hold on. Okay, yeah. If you go to a strip club, make sure you spend all your money on the strippers, you know what I'm saying, and just get a 4 for 4 after, my nigga.
That's it, man. We'll worry about the bills later, man.
I'm telling you.
Man, listen.
Help them pretty girls through school, nigga.
Man, me and Spiff, man, you know, we got some years on y'all young bucks, man. You know, we've been doing this for a very long time, to the point whereas, like, honestly, I feel like we kind of burnt out with, like, the whole strip club culture at this point, man. But I can honestly say, like, some of our best times have been just going to different strip clubs around the city and everything.
We started off very young.
Man, you know, from the Cover Girls to the Chi-Chis to the Silver Rains, also known as Truth now, you know, going to Trump's. You know, we don't fuck with Donald, but, you know, it's a strip club called Trump's.
Y'all niggas don't go to the strip club, nigga. Y'all don't go to the strip club for real.
Yeah.
Yes, nigga, I'm from them ways. I live them ways.
That shit right off of, like, meringue and shit, man.
Yes, nigga.
Shout out to Cover Girls, man. I was in that bitch ready to spend my whole life savings on the bitch that looked like somebody that we know.
Bro,
nigga, all my motor skills was gone. The only time I went to Cover Girls, nigga, I had no motor skills, nigga. All I could do is, like, sit up, nigga, like a baby, nigga. That's all I could do, nigga.
Nigga, we was in that bitch looking goofy to the motherfucking bobblehead newborns, nigga.
I'm telling you, in that night, nigga, like, I think we got into, like, 2 car accidents.
2, nigga.
Dog,
nigga, that's a record. I feel like that's a record, nigga.
Dog, let me tell you this shit, man. So we at the motherfucking liquor store, man. Dog. So Spiff Shorty at the time had already bought us like 4/5, nigga, of all bullshit.
All bullshit. I'm talking about the Amsterdams. Yeah. All that shit, nigga. The taco, nigga. We had some like,
we had like
Captain Morgan, some Ciroc.
Nigga, we had like a fucking fifth of like 1800, a couple fifths of like Amsterdam,
and
nigga.
A half Jeezy of like the plain Amsterdam, nigga.
Duh. And I'm like, at this point, nigga, I'm sauced.
Hold on, back up.
Off your shit,
like we planning for the festivities, bro. This how done we were, bro. I told this nigga Meech to come over probably like 3 o'clock, nigga.
In the afternoon,
nigga, I'll pop the trunk on his ass. This 5/5 and a half a gallon of straight, pure, unadulterated bullshit, bro.
Nigga say he got a mobile liquor store in that bitch.
Dog.
We just in the whip listening to music, getting fried. Like, it's to the point where we ain't pouring up like how we pouring up now. Like, he got a bottle, I got a bottle, nigga.
Everybody have a fifth in their hand and drinking it straight out the fucking bottle, man. And this is like 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon type of time and shit. Nigga, you know, Spiff had, you know, a party, man. We had threw a little party at Cover Girls that particular night and shit. So, nigga, before even 5 o'clock hit, we are fully blown, pissy, poor, like, drunk as dog shit.
It was a struggle for niggas to go in the crib and get dressed for the occasion, for real.
Like, at any moment.
You so fucked up. I can't even get ready.
I can't get ready.
On that type of time, though, Brando, like, nigga, come on, man. Like, dog, just imagine. But you know what? Some of the best showers you take is when you blow, though.
Bad luck. You be feeling every fucking drop of water, nigga.
Man, what?
Nigga, that motherfucker felt like a massage, nigga.
So carrying on and shit. So while, you know, niggas getting ready, you know, we met up at the motherfucking meetup spot, which is, you know, Spiff Mama house and shit. And so we all hop up in his motherfucking truck at the time and shit. And so at this point, nigga, we didn't went through like fifthers, nigga, by toes, nigga. We like, fuck, let's go to the liquor store, grab some more shit.
Ironic, mind you, if you think to yourself, what the fuck are we doing going back to the liquor store, though?
I need to restock.
So we get to the liquor store. Y'all know those cement, like,
Them little blocker things.
Yeah, the little cement blockers, nigga. This nigga Spiff drives over the bitch. The motherfucking car is like balancing on the motherfucking shit.
Shit, we was just going, nigga, just like niggas in the passenger, bro, got the shit you hold on and shit. I'm flying up in that bitch, nigga. All I hear is, oh, you going a little bit. Like, all right, we here. Get the fuck out the car.
Dog, I don't know if y'all niggas ever rode over the bitches, but my nigga Spiff rode over the bitch and the car is like teetering on the motherfucking shit. And so I'm like, dog, back the bitch up. Back that motherfucker up. Cause I don't think this is like safe.
Bruh, we skating through shit, bro. I think somebody had to go to the drive-through ATM, bro. They got the cinder block, but they got the little yellow thing poking up, bro. It's great, nigga.
It's
great, nigga.
Dog, that shit crazy. And so in the mix of us going to get more liquor, nigga, we still on our way to the strip club, you feel me? To drink more. At the strip club. We haven't even made it to Cover Girls yet, nigga. We still on our way there. So of course, nigga, we in that bitch, you know, looking like, young niggas, how they do and shit.
Right.
So we hop up in that bitch instantly. You know how me and my nigga Spiff play, nigga. We straight to the bar with it. At that time, we was kind of balling. We was kind of getting out of that, foul crew lifestyle.
Yeah.
So, at that point, we was transitioning to, straight down Julio. So we instantly up in that bitch, down Julio shots and up. Brando, we've been drinking tequila and vodka and fucking cognac all day, and we going back to motherfucking tequila. So we lizard in that bitch.
I'm seeing double. I think I needed help to cause we ended up from the bar to the main stage. I needed help from the bar to the main stage to sit down. That shit was 5 feet maximum walking type shit.
The funny shit is that at that particular time, my ex little shit had came through, to show love to the motherfucking party and shit. And Spiff at the time had his shorty there. So I remember this light skinned bitch get on stage, Brando. You don't know this woman, but me and Spiff know her. I don't think Solo know this woman. I don't even want to say her name.
Like you ready? Say her name. Well, we don't say no names, but say her name because I don't know.
I don't even remember her name. I know Mars was fucking with her. What was her name?
It wasn't Shantae.
No, it wasn't Shantae. It was the light-skinned bitch that you was supposed to put me on, but Mars had asserted himself first.
Oh, that bitch Jasmine.
That was her name?
That was.
There's a lot of nice ass Jasmines in the world.
Yeah, that was her name.
So it was this girl named Jasmine Brando.
Mm-hmm. That bitch was from New Haven.
She was from way out there.
North
I think Spiff had met her when he was in college and shit. I think, was you at Davenport when you met her?
Yeah, I was in Grand Rapids.
Oh, all right. So she had started fucking with a whole bunch of ghetto niggas, Brando. Yep. She started going around the hood. So out of nowhere, nigga, we saw a couple of flyers yo, she's stripping now. And so I been had my eye on this bitch, cause for the longest, nigga, as soon as we step up in this bitch, nigga, the closest thing to this bitch looking, man, this bitch light skin. I was like, oh, that is that bitch, man. Spiff, go to the bar, nigga, get every one that you can find. Nigga, I'm throwing that motherfucker, cuz.
The niggas.
Meanwhile, imagine me at the bar trying to communicate with niggas and shit.
After 6/5.
My nigga, for one.
my nigga Spiff, man, if y'all ever seen Wolf of Wall Street, when my man's popped that motherfucking
that Quaalude.
That motherfucking Quaalude. Nigga, in his mind, he thinking this nigga is regular as fuck. But this nigga,
I'm in that bitch
I'm like, why this bitch don't understand what I'm talking about?
Right, nigga, you need closed captions in that bitch, unintelligible language in that bitch.
Factuals, man. So, you know, after my nigga Spiff come back after like 45 minutes of trying to, you know, talk somebody into giving us some ones, nigga, we literally, nigga, tossed everything that we had on this one particular light-skinned bitch while both of our bitches is there and shit.
They like right next to us, though. We going crazy, talking crazy shit to this bitch, though.
Man, good times.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good time, though.
Man, but I don't know, man. I think I done got to the point where as I'm kind of like low-key kind of burnt out on strip clubs, and I got like a family and shit, and I can do better shit with my money now.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, man, fuck the strip club at this point. Well, when you at that point, for real.
I definitely would want to be a father before a fucking strip club goer. But since I'm young and I kind of have fun right now, I'm going to go to the strip club. Why not?
Yeah, throw that money on them whores. I mean,
these beautiful women.
These beautiful women.
Goals.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You got to help them with their goals.
Man, speaking of whores and shit.
Bad bitches.
Man, I be on Twitter and shit, and the type of bitches that this nigga Brando be retweeting, I be like, God damn, look at them titties.
Dog, hey, look. For real.
Man, I be seeing that shit too, though. I be like, people likes be showing up on my shit for some reason. Yeah, like on the regular timeline and shit. So I be seeing the type of hoes that you be liking this shit. I be like, damn, these hoes is healthy as hell.
Talking about healthy. Yeah. We just had cornbread, collard greens.
Yeah, well fed, man.
Facts.
Yeah, though, bro. Strip clubs, though. I probably got a nice little story about that. But
Man, please share.
I don't know if I want to say this. Oh damn, I don't like it. The pod canceled or nothing like that. Sorry, y'all.
Nigga, we already canceled, man. As far as I know, man, I've been going back and trying to clean up a lot of shit that Spiff have said on this bitch, man.
Damn. So, as a single man, y'all offering money for that cooter mama?
No.
Spiff Lord, I'll let you go first.
That's a complicated answer, young Dolo. Let me break it down to you. Just off a straight drop, if a bitch asks for some money to fuck, no, I'm not. Because, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But, regardless of the fact, nigga, in some way, shape, or form, we all paying for the pussy. So, I don't look down upon niggas that just straight drop on the pussy without making investments and shit. At the end of the day, nigga, bro, like, look, bro, anything you do with a bitch is gonna cost you money, nigga. I was just talking to my old, well, she not my bitch, but this my homegirl and shit, like my old homegirl, bro. She like, she 50, bro. She like, I'm about to go on vacation with one of y'all young niggas, you feel me? When she speak on young niggas, she talk about me and you age, you feel me? Because you 50. She was like, and I'm not paying for shit at all, not a single thing. And if that nigga play that broke role, I already got my flight booked. Man. Come on, bro. We paying for the pussy regardless.
Spiff Lord, I'm straight up walking to a bitch on my motherfucking
Give it the 40 ball me.
Give it that. I got this 40 for you.
Spiff Lord, I'm walking straight up on a bitch on my Dr. Umar shit. Donations. Gifts.
Man, so look, dog.
Gifts.
I guess this is a safe space then. Shit. Man, I'm in the strip club. I'm in the hard bodies. Little freaky bitch. Going crazy. So as I step in this bitch for real, she doing all types of freaky shit. I'm like, how much? How much?
You got to.
She like, how much you got? She looked down at the Gucci sandals. She like, I got some of them too in the purse. I guess she was trying to hint at me that she got the bag for real. But I wasn't listening to that shit. I was in there fucked up. Well, fucked up, like drunk as hell type shit.
Yeah. Nah, nigga, we got you.
So I lowballed the shit out this bitch. Looking back at it, I really lowballed that bitch. I'm like, I got 50.
Did she do some strings for that change?
Nah, she walked away and she said she was gonna come back, but she never came back. You can.
Oh, man. Listen, I'm good for the 40 ball.
Hey, look.
I'm good to finesse a little dome spread for the 40 piece.
Man, ain't nothing wrong with that shit, Solo. That's how I know you, my little brother. Because it got to a point I was in the strip club by myself, dolo. Bitches coming up to me like, you want to dance? You want some drink? How you doing, baby? I'm like, how much? How much? Bitch?
How much?
Just give me a price.
Listen, because matter of fact, Brando, what you doing, man?
What?
You paying for it, man, or what, man? What you doing, cuz? My nigga got his motherfucking, kente cloth on,
Get his dashiki on, nigga.
Oh, whoa. Yeah, I'm on my Dr. Umar shit, nigga. I was feeling mad ethnic, nigga.
We mad ethnic right now.
It's feeling right. Mad ethnic over here.
So what you gonna do, Brando, man? Is you up in truth, nigga, offering the 40 ball to bitches, man?
Man, that bitch gotta catch me real feisty. Like I'm feeling real sexy. Like bitch.
My nigga, that bitch feeling horn doggish.
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah, if I'm
But,
ready to just slow the bitch out, fuck it. Yeah.
Man, it just varies on the type of time you on, man.
Facts, yeah.
But you know what? I didn't kind of hinted about this story before, when on previous pods and shit. Mm-hmm. Like I've definitely been places. Shout out to my nigga Big Chucky and shit. Like a Thursday night when the strip clubs really ain't popping, and I used to like take off like that Friday, especially if it's like a pay Friday too. Man, we used to go to the strip club on 8 Mile. It's like on West 8 Mile called Trump's and shit.
Yeah, I'm hip on that shit. I used to
Yeah.
that shit a lot.
So, man, we be up in that bitch making it look good. And mind you, it's probably about 4 people in there. It's me, Chuck, nigga, the bouncer, nigga, and maybe like one other motherfucking patron and shit. And it's just all bitches, nigga. We in that bitch making it look luxurious. But we the only ones in that bitch spending money. Nigga, I go in that bitch and be like, yo, all up in the bitch ear like the sloth and shit, talking all types of nasty shit. Like, nigga, it's been plenty of times me and I was about to say Spiff, but me and Chucky did finesse some dome spread for like the 40 ball, man. I feel like we the originators of the 40 ball. Like, a lot of niggas don't want to give credit when credit is due, but I've been telling niggas, I'm like, go to Trump's Thursday night. The white bitch, yeah, 40 ball.
Yeah, 40 ball.
Yeah.
Dog, that shit silly, bro. I feel like the fucking weekdays is the best day to go to the strip club. Cause nigga, I'm a nigga. I ain't gonna throw a lot, but I'm gonna make this shit look good as fuck.
I'm gonna have a good time and shit.
Nigga, I was in the strip club for an hour with $100. I made that shit look good as fuck. But dog, like.
You can really do that, nigga.
Bro, I swear to God, bro.
Niggas really know that. You can really do
especially that. If you in that bitch with niggas throwing and shit.
Yes, exactly.
Bro, I was in that bitch with my nigga Red, bro. This nigga had to leave like 4 racks in that bitch. I threw 500 the whole night, nigga. Yes. As soon as I see some sweet shit, I'm in the fanny pack throwing money out that bitch. For real.
Shout out to the little stripper that we used to fuck with, nigga, that worked in the middle of the mall at motherfucking Eastland and shit. You remember her?
Who that?
Ooh, nah, I got it. I used to think, I used to say, who you talking about?
Forgot you was there.
Listen, nigga, I forgot her name, man, but that's another one. My nigga Mars used to be on these light-skinned bitches, man.
I'm telling you, like, it was going out of style. Rest in peace, Mars.
Oh, her name was Whitney.
Ooh,
Whitney.
Cover Girls. I remember Whitney. That nigga used to be on that bitch neck.
Whitney, shout out to motherfucking Whitney, man, because she stripped at a couple different places. She stripped at Cover Girls, and then she was at that new strip club that was right on 7 and Van, and me and Spiff had went there. They had closed that strip down, matter of fact. But I remember when that bitch first opened, me and Spiff, we was like, man, fuck, let's go up there and let's go peep the new talent that's in the streets and shit. We hop up in that bitch, man. I seen Whitney. I was like, man, you the peoples. Like, you been around. You been on 6 Mile at the crib. All that shit, man. Show that bitch all types of love. All types of hugs and shit. And she brought the bitches around too. That's one thing that kind of is like not spoke about is that, once you get like stripper bitches like as your friends, they gonna have the hoes on deck for surely. Facts. They gonna have the hoes on deck for sure.
Duh.
Man. Shout out to the stripper hoes that share their friends and shit.
Damn, I gotta see Whitney, bro. She had a couple babies. I know she probably thick as fuck right now.
Nigga, I want to say, like, when we went to that one strip club and shit, nigga, that was probably, what, about 5-6 years ago. Her son was like 10 then.
That nigga grown as fuck.
Like,
I had to graduate.
I'm pretty sure I still follow her on Instagram and shit. Like, the last time I seen the little nigga, he was like 15.
I'd like to see that when you get a chance.
Bet. Spiff Lord.
Yes, sir.
This is motherfucking Drug Table Talk podcast, and we got my nigga Brando and my nigga Young. Percosexual nature in this bitch.
Percosexual healing, nigga.
Yes, sir. So, man, my nigga Spiff, man, he texted me some wild shit the other day, and I was like, man, save it for the pod, please save it for the pod, because I feel like that shit need to be, you know, broken down and shared with the masses, and I want y'all niggas input on this type of shit that he talking about, man. So, Spiff Lord, please.
Okay,
tell
so
the people.
Upon my arrival to work, not yesterday, but the day before that, I'm pulling up, bro. Shelby Township Police out there, you feel me? Got a nigga stretched, bro. White guy, redneck, you feel me? But they was going through his car, you feel me? They had him in cuffs in the back. And the type of shit they was pulling out this nigga car was amazing, nigga. Like, I'm not even exaggerating, nigga. They pulled about 4 guns out that bitch. Like, I seen, like, damn near a Draco. It's called a Scorpion, but it's the same thing, nigga. Baby AK. I seen, like, a couple pistols, pearl-handed something, you feel me? A Glock, and, like, some little revolver type shit, you feel me? They pull out damn near, like, I don't know what you would call it. It's a knife, but it's like a big knife. Like, when you go hiking and shit, niggas be...
machete, nigga?
Yeah. They pulled one of them out that bitch. And then that nigga had, like, a brass knuckle toward the hookup, but it had the taser on that bitch.
Boy, this nigga going to jail for 155,000 years, nigga.
He was about to be a vigilante.
So
he was trying to be a vigilante.
All types of Grand Theft Auto shit.
You did.
You know how you just see some shit and you know we just naturally nosy when it come to that shit, but we trying to get the fuck on anytime we see the police. Yeah. So I'm speed walking to the door and shit, like let me get in here for they run my place or some shit, you feel me? Shit. I see the nigga, we make eye contact. I'm like, oh, this nigga don't even work here. I know I done seen everybody face that work there pretty much, give or take. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? People coming up to me like, you know what the fuck going on? I'm like, no, I just got here. I got here late as fuck. You feel me? I just got here. You know what the fuck going on? This is an entire... My boss called me to the office like 10 minutes later. She like, you not keeping your gun in your car, are you? I'm like, no, you know, that's against the rules, you know? We can't do that, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But I'm like, you know, I'm playing it crazy. Like, no, that's against the rule. That's a work rule violation right there. You feel me? She was like, you know, such and such corporate, he does accounting and financing. I'm like, yeah, I know, doggy, you feel me? That's my man's and shit. Anytime I got questions on the numbers, he get me together and shit. You feel me? He like, oh yeah, he was driving to work and somebody cut him off, so he drove past him and gave him the middle finger and shit. That motherfucker followed him all the way into the parking lot and was knocking on the door trying to follow him up all the way upstairs and shit type shit. Cussing and shit like that. It was like he was out there for about an hour. He was cussing and shit, you know, trying to break the windows to this bitch, this and the third. Finally, HR called the police, and I guess when we pulled up, they was finally getting into the middle of that shit. Nigga, when I tell you, even no matter what it is, like white, black, or whatever, road rage a motherfucker, bro. And you never know who the fuck you dealing with, bro.
Like, why the fuck is niggas riding around with that much artillery?
Bro, but my thing is, you never know who you pissing off, nigga. I don't know what you got in your car. You don't know what I got in my car and shit like that. Doggy was at that front door. I seen the video. Doggy was in that bitch trying to break in that bitch. He lucky it wasn't another ship coming in, because Doggy was like on that bitch banging and shit, bro. They had to call the police, bro. Doggy was about to get his ass shot the fuck up.
Let me ask you this, Brando. How do you feel about, you know, carrying pistols and shit? Are you a pistol toting, Wild Wild West gun slinging nigga, man?
Dog. I don't know. I've been thinking about it lately, dog. I don't really, because I don't carry one right now type shit. You know what I'm saying? I understand why niggas carry them and shit, but kind of just haven't been one too type shit.
Man, because I see a lot of like bullshit that's going on around in the city and shit. Niggas out here getting their motherfucking brains blew at the
For
fucking
no
Coney.
Well, I ain't gonna say for no reason, but well, you know, when you have enemies, nigga, you gonna have enemies. And enemies always gonna have weapons, nigga.
And it's to the point where it's like, damn, you damned if you do, you damned if you don't.
For real, yeah, exactly.
But I don't know, man. And that's another thing. These white people be on some bullshit, Spiff.
The big bullshit though.
Because listen, if you got all these goddamn guns, what you need a machete for? Why? You got all the guns.
You know them white people, they be going hunting and fucking hiking and skinning shit. You know they just be for whatever.
Really just collect shit at the same time.
At the same time.
Shout out to all my niggas on YouTube that be doing those hunting and cleaning and shit and cooking all in the same episode.
Nigga,
I like that shit.
I've been watching motherfucking Pawn Stars lately.
Shout out to. Hold on, is that the shit that's like on 8 Mile? Them niggas.
You talking about the other one? I'm talking about the OG Pawn Stars, but they do got one based here.
Please tell me more.
Nigga, yeah. Nah, I just been watching niggas just like white people is like really into like artillery and just like
they just
the craftsmanships of weapons and shit. You know what
I'm
saying?
They like all that hunting. Like I got a motherfucker that come up to me like, you see this motherfucker I just shot?
Man.
That's a big motherfucker, ain't it?
Like this was a motherfucking 10-point deer. Nigga,
that's what I'm saying. Niggas be shooting everything that move. You shooting geese, like, turkey, deer, all that shit.
I seen a nigga fucking bring in a coat that belonged to a general from Nevada. He went to, I guess, this military school called West Point and shit. You know.
Oh, shout out to West Point. I think that shit like in New York or something.
Yeah.
I think that's
like a naval like.
Yeah.
Or is that? Or
it's Army. I think it's in Virginia or I know
they got one in New York.
Oh, then it's probably in New York. Then I don't fucking know.
They got the school and shit. But carry on.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, I say like motherfucker just belong to him, a jacket, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So like, and they just trade in guns from fucking
nigga
from fucking ever ago.
I would have been on my Kanye shit. Like, nigga, do you see this coat? Nigga, look at this coat. Nigga.
No, they don't sport it like that. This belonged to a very white general.
Oh man, I would have had nigga fucking Gucci put some G's on that bitch. Nigga put some mink around the hood or some shit.
It was a fly ass coat for real. I really like the coat, but
nigga, you see this coat, nigga?
They be selling shit they be carrying shit for the history and shit. And it's weird that white people's history is like centered around like
racism,
war, and like just
racism,
violent type shit. You know what
racism. Yeah, all that shit was like racism was there too. You feel me?
At the end of the day, nigga, it was so many underlying tones of racism.
Right.
Yeah, racism.
All the prolific versions of them are war niggas.
Shout out to my nigga Dr. Umar.
You see what I'm saying?
The cone chip is activated in your brain.
Man. Man.
I got a real question. I don't know if y'all know, but what the fuck happened to that nigga, bro? Like
Umar?
Yeah, like bro, that nigga used to like be sensible, I think. I don't know.
That shit just...
we ain't never seen too much of him before. Now we see a lot of him.
Yeah, okay, I can see that.
You know what I'm saying?
That nigga just playing the game, trying to get views. He playing the social media game. That's all it is, bro.
Is that what it is, man?
But shout out to my nigga Dr. Umar.
I mean, I have definitely...
No context on Twitter.
You know, when I'm on my straight podcast and shit, I hear him a lot featured on like a lot of podcasts. People have him come on and talk and shit. So... You know, if he taking a break, I don't know this because I always see this nigga on social media talking shit. So
it's a meme now.
Man, shout out to the fucking no context.
That fame is a hell of a thing, bro. When you try to keep that shit up, niggas do whatever to keep that little bit of fame they get up for real.
I think when you get that deep into it, I don't think it's like a facade or, you know, an image that he's trying to keep up. I really feel like he really lived that fucking life and shit.
You probably do.
Like,
you probably do.
Like that whole like donations, gifts, donate. Like I feel like that's this fucking mental, nigga. I feel like that's him. He
That's
being
that
himself.
whole nonprofit shit though. But like, if I could break down that nonprofit and like figureheads and nonprofit organizations, preferably like ones that represent like social, civil, and human rights type shit, that shit is all. It's like anything else, bro. So nonprofit essentially means you don't make nothing off that shit. You do it, you get grants and money from the government, but you not physically paying niggas out and shit like that. That's where the term stipend and shit comes from, you feel me? You do this for me for a couple of months, I'm gonna get some money from the government, and at the end of your work, I'm gonna pay you this type shit, you feel me? So essentially, if we really all nonprofit workers, we don't get paid. We do this shit for the love. We just like doing the community work. Now where it gets deep at, if you become popular like your Al Sharptons, your Jesse Jacksons, Martin Luther Kings, I hate to say it, and shit like that, you get more of like more people backing you, like a political thing, you feel me? Political party, like if you running for president and shit, you got these corporations backing you, these corporations backing you. It's the same thing with nonprofit, you feel me? You got other people backing you, other people backing you. So in Dr. Umar's case, my first time being hip to him was when he got on the Breakfast Club, you feel me? Think about that little bit of fame he got, you feel me? He was on there being very, very paranoid, very like one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, the
as
black
he
keys
should
on the
when you around
piano.
them white folk.
But as we see him on Twitter and social media, he's more goofy and saying more like little shit to just keep you interested, bro. He's playing it from all markets because at the end of the day, you got a man that's probably like 40-some years old, did this shit for free all his life, so now he's getting a little bit of money and shit like that. So he got to keep it up.
I feel like we all have to play our role in being entertaining and as well trying to deliver a message at the same time too.
It's all about the politics.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Because like, what the fuck is we doing this shit for if we ain't doing this shit for a monetary gain?
Right.
As much as we would say like, man, teachers need to be paid more and shit. Yeah. Like if you're gonna teach, nigga, you want to teach because you want to, and as well you got to make a living for yourself. Yeah. So in his case, he like, I want to teach the word about black people, the Africans, the natives, and all of this shit. But at the same time, I got to do it interesting
also,
as well.
Also, can't
to
get
make
no
a profit.
more free Randy, nigga.
Nah, you can't do this shit for the freaky baby boy. No. Can't do that. Man, but shout out to my nigga Dr. Umar, man. Right. Shout out to the motherfucking Dr. Umar no context page on motherfucking Twitter, man. Cause they retweeted the motherfucking podcast and ran the views up crazy, nigga. Shout out to them.
Shout out to them boys, man.
I just educated the fuck out of me. I ain't gonna lie. But dog, that's crazy though. When they shot y'all out, what episode?
Man, we had an episode called No Context, Dr. Umar. Probably about 2 months ago.
Yeah. When all these riots started happening.
Yeah, when a whole the start of the whole Black Lives Matter riots, all that shit started really going on and shit. Man, me and Spiff, we really sat down and really gave some thoughtful, intellectual content, to the people and shit. And, just shout out to them people, man, because honestly, I didn't do that shit with no intentions on them like retweeting that shit, but shout out to them retweeting it to their 70,000 followers and everything. My man just hit me on Twitter and he was like, hey, it's okay for me to retweet this shit to the people. I was like, by all means, my nigga, do that shit.
Do that shit.
Like I ain't asked for no handout. My man just did that shit just simply off the love and shit. So shout out to whoever running that page and shit.
That's fair.
Man, you know what? Brando brought up an interesting talking point, man. He was talking about something he was arguing with a nigga over Twitter about Jay-Z. Can you revisit that for us, Brando?
Man, Brando, please tell the people, man, what niggas was talking about on Twitters, man. There's a lot of dumbass niggas on Twitter too, by the way.
So, according to Twitter, hold on.
Yeah, go to the transcripts.
You know what I'm saying? To my knowledge, I guess, Jay-Z got about 4 classic albums under his belt.
No, I beg to differ.
Did they go into break down the specifics? Like,
yes, they did. Hold on.
Please
let
share,
me hear
man,
this
if you
shit.
can.
I'm looking for the shits right now.
But While you looking that up, man, I feel like a lot of niggas don't get my nigga Jay-Z his just due. Like, I feel like the niggas that know, but it's a lot of young, dumb niggas that just haven't been educated on my nigga Hove, man.
It's a lot of niggas that don't listen to music. You know, Lonzo. We got a lot of Lonzo Boys types.
I got the
Yeah. Go ahead, Brando.
So the only four are Reasonable Doubt, Blueprint, American Gangster, and Blackout.
Oh God.
Nah, I mean, that's like the if you want to say like, you know, the best of his best albums, like that's
His only
man.
his only
Niggas got their
classics that he
motherfucking nuts
has.
crossed.
Right.
Nigga, Blueprint 3,
Nigga, fucking
Magna Carta Holy Grail 444.
444, dog.
Not to mention like all the lifetimes, like
In my lifetime.
Volume 1 through 3, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Kingdom Come, bro, is fire as shit.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of
Yeah, I'm skeptical on Kingdom Come, bro.
I'm skeptical on Blueprint too. Blueprint 3, I mean.
Blueprint 3, you had to be there, bro. You had to be there, bro.
I feel it, but I definitely wholeheartedly agree with Magna Carta, Holy Grail, and 444. It's like for the new Jay-Z fans, for the younger Jay-Z fans, that shit really resonated with us. Like, and a lot of people don't like Watch the Throne too. Like they say for Kanye and Jay, that wasn't.
Bro, that shit is hard, bro.
But like Magna Carta, like really helped me understand Jay-Z like completely from like start to finish. You feel me? Like I went back and listened to his old shit. I'm like, all right, I get it now. Like, you feel me?
Man, I feel like a lot of these niggas, man, got their motherfucking nuts crossed, and a lot of these niggas is fucking young and dumb because they be listening to motherfucking Future niggas since they came out the fucking womb.
Money on these hoes,
Nigga, ain't about shit. And it's nothing. Listen, I listen to Future as much as the motherfucking next man, nigga.
Man.
Me and Spiff, man, we play that motherfucking what's our favorite Future song that we listen to all the time? What was that? Married to the Game?
Yeah, that's my favorite. That's one of my favorite songs in general, but yeah.
Nigga, classic by Future, and I feel like a lot of niggas sleep on that motherfucking song.
Future is like a really good artist, bro. He's a really good artist.
Absolutely.
He's a very good artist.
Absolutely. But what I want to say is that a lot of niggas haven't really did their motherfucking research and really listened to the likes of a Hove to really understand what this nigga really be saying in this shit. This nigga been dropping gems and jewels since the motherfucking early 90s. And even before then, when niggas wasn't listening to him, when he was rapping with Jazz O and that type of shit, when that was his big homie and shit. Man. My nigga been dropping jewels for a very fucking long time, man. Niggas need to do their motherfucking research.
I mean, I can see if they have like very high standards for classic. Because the albums that they named, like the cultural impact of them albums was unmatched by like.
Definitely prolific.
Yeah, so I mean, maybe if they standards just high, I kind of get it. But if you really a whole fan and you don't give a fuck about the critical acclaim and shit, then he got
a lot.
I mean, but to say
lots of classics.
But to say that's his only good albums, bro, like that's
only classic albums.
Only classic albums, bro. That shit is kind of like trash, bro.
Nigga, his mediocre shit is better than they niggas' best shit.
Facts.
Like dog. And I feel like we all know the story of Reasonable Doubt. Everybody said that shit was a flop. Niggas like, oh man, the day in a lifetime, nigga. You know that nigga, like, man, fuck that, man. But niggas go back and be like, oh, this nigga was talking some shit that's beyond niggas' reach, man.
At that early, bro.
This nigga was God level out the gate. Come on, man. Niggas got their motherfucking nuts crossed, cuz. Even the motherfucking State Property, you know, those mixtape albums and shit, my nigga was talking godly on. The Dynasty albums, all that shit.
Dynasty.
That's what I really meant. I meant to say Dynasty, but yeah, that type of time.
Yeah, bro, I can definitely agree, but yeah, like you can't even say that because like even if they go on to the critical acclaim shit, like Reasonable Doubt didn't take off until years later, like you feel what I'm saying? So, and a lot of people regard that as his best album for real. But Jay-Z a rapper that definitely standing the test of time. Like the longevity of Jay-Z is just crazy. Like,
bro, that nigga 60, bro.
He's 60, dog.
He like 55.
No, I think he's 50.
Let me see.
I think he only 50.
Bro, Google that nigga. I guarantee,
60,
bro.
I never really checked.
I guarantee, bro. That nigga is like 53, 54, bro.
Dog. That nigga was born the same year as my pops. My pops was 50.
Bro, that nigga like at least 40.
No, that nigga 50, cuz.
That nigga like 50. That nigga like 57, bro. Somebody Google it, bro. Somebody Google it.
That nigga old as dog shit, cuz. Let me see. Let me look this shit up, man, cuz.
50. He's 50.
Can y'all name your top 3 rappers that never get old? Like, no matter how old they is, you will listen to a verse from them. I'm a starter. Well, how old is he first?
Nigga, that nigga Jay-Z is 50. He'll be 51 this December.
That nigga is 60 years old, bro.
But Solo brought up a good, a good topic real quick, man. Solo, please introduce it one more time and tell us what you think.
So look, top 3 rappers that at no matter what age we gonna listen, and it's gonna be relevant. I got Hov. I got 3 Stacks. Damn. I ran out already. Shit. And I think another rapper that's gonna be like this is Cole, J. Cole.
That's solid. That's solid.
That's why I like KOD so much, because he can, you know what I'm saying? Because then he displays like how he's willing to, I guess, progress with music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like still really true and honest to himself. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? My 3 would probably be, if I had to say just off the top of my head right now, would kind of be the same. I would say Hov. I would say Quasi Kept, man. I know a lot of niggas probably don't listen to it, or they might listen to it in passing and shit. Like a lot of shit that Snoop do.
Man, duh.
Snoop is fucking timeless, cuz Snoop is very timeless.
You want to know two of my favorite Snoop albums?
Please tell me.
Fucking RNG.
RNG.
Rhythm and Gangsta, dog.
We was just talking about that shit, bro.
You know, dog. And the blue carpet treatment.
Blue carpet.
Bro, that
blue
nigga
carpet
was on them 2 albums.
He was in his bag. So.
Shits, bro.
Snoop, Hov, and damn, man, no matter how old, damn, man, this shit is hard because I can't even hold y'all niggas up. It's a lot of artists that I listen to that I kind of fell out of love with, and I used to be a big Jeezy fan. I feel like I could listen to Jeezy forever to the point where as now, I honestly want him to stop rapping. Because he's so legendary to the point whereas, just looking at a nigga that just kind of made it out of nothing and, being around the big Meeches, the BMFs, and so all the drugs you can, I don't want to hear you rap no more. Damn,
I want
man.
you to solidify your drug dealer past. Yeah. Just leave it alone.
So someone in that same caliber, I would say is Ross. I feel like at this point, because Ross is up there as far as in age, but he still is, what's the word I'm looking for? He still plays in those pockets to whereas it's still relatable and the music is just so goddamn good, man, that he can play in different pockets. So Hov, Snoop, Rose.
That's my list, bro. He took my last one, definitely. No, not Snoop, but Snoop is an honorable mention, but I say Hov, 3 Stacks, Ross, and then if you want to really get technical and freaky with it, I'd say Pharrell on that bitch.
Ooh. As far as producer go,
I mean, shit, nigga, that nigga, you act like that nigga ain't got hit songs now.
He definitely do.
He gonna make he gonna make some shit that's relevant regardless.
Sure. That
Pharrell kind of bigger than hip hop though.
That
too.
nigga a pharaoh,
bro. He definitely
Snoop is too though, for real.
Or transcends.
Snoop very transcendent.
Yeah.
But one nigga that need to stop rapping is Lil Wayne. I'm sorry.
Damn.
Brando.
Damn.
Man. As far as like the old niggas rapping, man, who can keep rapping and just and still playing those lanes, playing those pockets, man? Who you think, man?
I think Jay-Z is definitely one, dog. For sure, because that nigga just is crazy. Because fucking, well, it was the last shit he was on was that Jay Electronica shit, and that shit was just.
Hey, listen, man, my nigga Jay ate on that bitch.
Man.
I feel like that was Jay album.
Man, all right, no, I'm not gonna say that, bro, because Jay Electronica was on some shit on that bitch. Bro.
Man, that nigga wasn't doing too much.
Come on.
Like it's certain songs like Shiny Shoe Theory. He was getting off on like, well, really not even that. Well, yeah, he was getting off on Shiny Shoe Theory. Bruh. But it's like, man, for Jay Electronica, it's like he came kind of lazy on that bitch, bro. I feel like he got washed, bro.
Nah. See, my thing is like, Jay Electronica, he's like this, like, I don't know how like, for real, like an enigma. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, he like a real like ghetto nigga, bro. Like, he from Louisiana.
6 Mile, 7 Mile, Harwell, Grass.
Shit was really wood. Packed up the U-Haul truck up, nigga. Put the high beams on, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I brought a nigga like, what's up? You know what I'm saying?
Educated ghetto nigga now.
Exactly.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, but at the same time, he knew he rapped good, but he never tried to do too much. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow. This nigga really just mind-fucked the shit out of me right there. Like, because, dog, that shit hit right on the nose. Like, nigga.
He got me over here in deep thought.
Yeah.
Like, dog, he raps really fucking good.
And he's so elusive. Like,
exactly. Like, bro.
You don't even know shit about this nigga, like, for real, bro.
Yeah, you
like,
know what I'm saying? He like the motherfucking how soul music used to be in the fucking 70s when niggas only have vinyls.
Duh. Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Man, can I
That's how I
give
feel about Kendrick too.
Can I give an honorable mention real quick? How can I not mention like the Royce? How can I?
Yeah, that nigga all this shit
I feel
right
like
now.
Royce can rap forever, and he can still play in those pockets.
Yep.
Right now, the tear that Freddie Gibbs have been on.
Oh yeah,
he an old nigga too, quiet as a kept.
Low-key.
I feel like he can rap forever. Pusha T can rap forever.
Yeah. See,
Nigga, that drug talk can never go anywhere.
Yeah.
Millionaire drug dealer raps. Nigga. Shout out to my nigga Spiff for coining that phrase.
Yeah, bro, it's quiet as it's kept. It's kind of a few niggas.
Yeah, it's a lot of niggas.
My nigga
bro,
Bodie is a nigga that
bro.
can.
Yes,
Yeah, Bodie could go.
All the Griselda.
Bodie and like Jay Elect is like them. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of coin.
Shout out to the Griselda niggas because I didn't
Facts,
even
you
know
know what I'm
know
saying?
this nigga Benny was 35.
Bro, them niggas is up there, bro. Them niggas is
And
up
he the
there.
little cousin. Like, so that can only tells me how old this nigga Conway and Westside Gun is.
Type shit, you did.
Them niggas been at this shit for a minute, bro. Like a minute, bro. Like 10 years plus making music, just dropping tapes. They finally catching wind for real.
Yep. They'll do that. That's
Yeah,
right.
bro.
It's definitely like 2 Chainz.
Yeah, shout out to
45.
Niggas
Titty
really
boy.
do this shit. Niggas been doing this shit, but doing other shit at the same time.
Y'all know who need to start rapping though? Eminem.
I like that
All right,
mahogany.
real quick. Please, everybody, say one rapper that need to stop rapping right now. Is that your choice, Eminem?
I got Lil Wayne and Eminem.
Bruh,
Solo-
them niggas since they was the best.
Solo said Lil Wayne and Eminem, Spiff Lord.
Lupe Fiasco.
I say Logic.
Oh yeah, he done. He retired.
He just retired. He just dropped his last album like a couple days ago.
At least he knew he was supposed to.
Yeah, I say Logic and motherfucking. Damn, give me one. Fucking Logic and. I hate to say it, bro. I hate to say it.
Tell the truth.
Jeezy, bro.
Yes.
I hate to say it.
Jeezy for me, bro.
Brando,
Yeah.
who you saying, man?
Yeah, you're definitely him and Jeezy, bro. Cause like I was ready for Jeezy to start rapping and just like do.
Yeah, I was ready for that nigga.
I want this nigga to get on his mate shit. I want that nigga to start preaching.
I say
Man, you know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
say
I
T.I. too though.
T.I.?
I say T.I.
T.I. still got his whip. Bro.
No, I need that nigga to stop.
I've never been
order.
the biggest T.I. fan, but I respect his hustle and everything.
I want another motherfucking. Why you want to go and do that?
That's what I'm saying.
Ain't
Niggas don't want to play in those
in
pockets.
them, nigga. He don't got no more of that shit in
But
him.
you know what? That why you wanna? That's the type of shit that I feel like would make Snoop a legend because he can do the sensual seductions,
Man,
the let's get blown, the signs that he got with fucking with our Uncle Charlie.
Yes. Oh my God, bro. Them niggas
Hey.
crazy together, bro.
Can we appreciate
album,
Justin Timberlake run with the Neptunes and shit?
Shout out to it, man.
Come on, bro.
You know what? And I'm glad we got a producer here. Shout out to my nigga Brando because he do it both, man. He a rapper and a producer / singer. You know, all that. But musically,
yeah.
the Neptunes, man.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know when you listen to a Neptunes beat for real. You know, shout out to my nigga Chad, everybody, all them niggas on and that shit. How difficult is that to put together, man?
What you mean?
As far as, putting those different types of sounds and thoughts together, is it as easy as they make it look, or is it harder than what it is, man?
See,
Because I hate to cut you off, but because to me and Spiff, it sound like the nigga use like 3 sounds, but that shit just be fucking crazy.
Yeah. When you on that type of time, bro, I just see it as like it's just like a stream of consciousness. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you just trying to you going for a feeling, bro. Like that just hits you. You know what I'm saying? And you think like, damn, it just need this sound right here, and I need to find this sound. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like it ain't hard, bro. I tell like anybody who asks me how making beats is, I tell them it's not hard, dog. Cause I started this shit from nothing. I had no musical background whatsoever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I like music, I like sounds. You know what I'm saying? And I respect the whole like soundscape or sound spectrum. You know what I'm saying? I guess. And it's like, and when you gravitate towards music, it's like you just kind of know where it's just supposed to go.
Yeah.
It
just falls into place.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Because I feel like, it's been plenty of times me and Spiff, man, we just sat down in the whip plenty of nights, nigga, drunk as dog shit, nigga, going through pints and pints and pints of motherfucking Hennessy.
Yeah.
And we can just put on some shit and we be like, that's for real.
Yep.
Pharrell got his hands in that one.
Yeah.
It's certain sounds that he used, and I'll be like, hey, that nigga in his bag on that one.
Yeah. And it just goes to like reflect niggas like personality too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like we always say, man, that nigga Kanye, old Kanye, be fucking with them goddamn
Nigga,
Congos.
them Kanye Congos is legendary,
Facts.
nigga. Them bitches is legendary.
Absolutely, man. Shout out to the motherfucking producers, man, because I feel like
Shout out to Kanye, dog.
I feel like a lot of producers, man, is really out here giving the wave, serving the wave, and like really starting the fucking wave on a lot of the shit that's going on right now.
Yeah.
Shout out to him, man.
Yeah, shout out all the beat makers, producers, nigga, loop makers, drummers, musicians, nigga.
All that shit, man. All that shit. Spiff Lord.
Yes, sir.
So the other day, man, I was on Instagram and shit. I'm feeling hella inspired, man, because I had just dropped a motherfucking podcast with Solo and shout out to, Momo and shit. Lil Momo and shit. And after the podcast, man, I had to call Brando because I was so inspired. On my Dr. Umar shit 3 times for the game. But I was like, man, hey, Brando, we gotta lock in, man. Let's EP Solo next shit, man. What you trying to do, man? He was like, I'm with it.
For Solo, I'm really trying to find that right sound so he get in his bag. Solo very versatile, you feel me? He could do either or. He could do a lot of shit, either or and in between. But once we find Solo right sound, bro, It's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap. And I feel like it's close, bro. But I always tell Meech this shit. I need him to reach like 23, 24 so he can go through a little bit more. Take that knowledge and put it into the raps.
Yeah. Brando, when you working with with an artist and everything, man, what are some gems that you tell that artist, man, before they come in and start laying, vocals on your beats, man?
Man, it's weird, dog. I don't
say shit.
Yeah, I don't say shit. You know what I'm saying? I just, cause like,
it ain't really. Was a nigga that do that though? He get you in that bag.
Definitely. But like I let people find their own shit. You know what I'm saying? So, cause damn near that's how I make music. I just, you know what I'm saying? I find my own shit that makes shit just the most relevant to me. Cause I make music for me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I would expect people to make music for them. You know what I'm saying? And if you feel like your music's good, you know what I'm saying? That's why you should show it to people. So do your shit and make sure your shit is good. You know what I'm saying?
I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit.
Yeah. Right, basically.
But I don't know, man. Being a quote unquote artist, nigga, and I don't know, man. This podcast shit is really no art. I just come in here and just talk shit with my niggas and shit, and I just like y'all niggas, and I want to drink with y'all niggas and smoke weed, like my nigga Solo got,
and all that type of dope shit.
All that shit, man. I just enjoy the creative process when it comes to that shit, man.
Yeah.
I enjoy, sitting down and watching a nigga produce a beat. I enjoy sitting down and like my nigga Solo being like halfway drunk, high at the same time, be like, oh, it's my time to rap, and he go in there and spit some phenomenal shit.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I enjoy that shit, man. And when that time come, man, when we have a moment to really sit down and like, really, cultivate the talent that we have, and produce Solo next shit, man, I feel like we got some legendary shit in the works.
Facts.
Yeah, bro, I need a classic under my belt.
Very prolific type.
For real, I need a classic under my belt right quick. No cap.
I feel like we like maybe 2 projects away, but I feel like these are the stepping stones that we have to really, take and to get into that next point, man. So, like I said, man, I feel like, hey, we gonna sit down, produce, Solo next shit, and we gonna see where that shit lead, man. What you got to say about that, Brando?
Man, niggas just gonna be in the bag. That's all I'm gonna have to say.
We in a whole different bag.
Facts.
The heater, man.
Yeah, niggas is getting back in. I'm definitely getting back in touch with making beats and shit. I've been.
Man, have you been on Instagram lately, nigga? Uploading the process, man.
Yeah, that's some shit.
Cause I've been asleep on Instagram lately, so I haven't been seeing that shit.
I have, but like I don't even do that shit often. You know what I'm saying? Not as often as I should be, or as I used to at one point. Shit.
Man, we gotta get back on that shit, man. Shout out to Niza, man, because Niza was supposed to pull up today, and he didn't and shit. And I had a lot of questions for that nigga.
11-11.
Shout out to that nigga. Ashes to Ashes and shit. I listened to that shit. I retweeted that shit. I posted that shit on motherfucking Instagram. I felt like he was in his Baby Keem, Pierre type of, bag and shit. So I definitely enjoyed what I heard. So make sure y'all niggas go on Apple Music and listen to my nigga Niza and shit.
Hey, shout out my nigga Niza, bro. That nigga don't get enough credit. That nigga really gonna be like a Kendrick type, Baby King type, like with this shit. Like that nigga definitely inspired me for sure.
That's another thing, man, because I know we was talking about like different niggas that play in different pockets and shit, and I feel like, one thing that I really like about Solo is that he can play in different pockets. Me and Spiff, we was on our way to the liquor store and shit. He sent us some shit, man, rapping his ass off on some basic Detroit beat type shit, man. Man, Solo, man, please tell me, man, because I really want to put that shit in the pod, but I think I'm going to save that shit for a later date.
Yeah, we going to listen to it afterward, but, man, that shit is easy as fuck, bro. Like, I don't know if y'all know, but I just be punching in line to line on them bitches. Like, I say one bar, and then come in with another bar, and come in with another bar, like. But that shit be fun as hell, though. I like talking ghetto shit.
Man, I like that ghetto shit, man. That's the type of shit that keeps me grounded. That's the type of shit that you know, that keeps me well-rounded, keeps me balanced, you know. I know my nigga Spiff is a Libra and shit, but that's the type of shit that keeps my Cancer/Gemini self, you know, balanced and shit, that ghetto shit, man.
Y'all want a snippet of this bitch on the cat? Can I put the phone up to the, or?
Yeah, let's do that shit.
Oh, shit.
Bitch, I ain't know this, I'm true to this. Yeah, I ain't know this, I'm true to this. Bitch, my left wrist, that's what the jeweler hit. Diamonds in the club dancing, going Chris Breeze. The team on the scout, cause I really need a mule. Need an English squirt, that's when I sneak the tool. Baby, hold this Brando right now, cause I need a mule. My whole team is jewels, like my whole team is jewels. Worse than the crack epidemic, cause we feeling. My house next level, I've been fucking for the crypto. I just pour 8 red in the whole calypso. Shooting innocent bystanders, cause I'm schizo. Dub on your head if you step at a dick low. This ain't no way for the nigga tryna flip phone. The sauce in the county from a nigga on Skid Row. 30 racks in these America's fucking fashion trend. Dog shit on me like I ate a last titty. Pregnant can't hide, nigga tryna stack these shits. Fresh Montana, you know who these max be with. Just been on plug, I'm on the beach with the short shorts. Jealous since it's been light, oh, we in court. Ripping off her shirt like Hulk Hogan, she a war. I got keys in the city and a key to the city. Kidnapped the mayor cause a nigga tryna extort more. Bitch, we having SEX, bacon like Jennings. Bitchin' all white titties, boys and a knife in it.
But yeah, that's all y'all need for right now. That's all y'all need for
Sick,
right
my nigga came TJX6.
Dog, this nigga rap better than TJX6, man.
I'll revisit that nigga, that scam Bible or whatever.
Nigga, get on the mic, Spiff.
I revisited
on,
that scam Bible and shit. That shit was kind of hard, bro. He was talking some real shit on that shit. On beat as hell.
Dub on your head. If you step, better dip low. Listen, man, the bars is there.
Niggas ain't hip, man. Niggas is not fucking hip.
Duh, niggas is funny as shit.
Brando.
Yo.
I know the last few times we was here, man.
Yeah.
How far are we away from your project, man? Because I want to say, like, the next time you get on the motherfucking pod, I really want that motherfucking project to be done.
Look,
But
well, niggas is going to how would I call it?
don't be going through no spiritual awakening.
Niggas going through some bio-chronological issues right now.
They been fucking bitches.
On that type of time, though. Sometimes, nigga, the pussy be blinding.
Blinding.
So it's like, you know, I'm just trying to live a little bit, you know what I'm saying, to make this last song. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to find another feeling, bro, because I feel like it's not done. Because I definitely need to re-record like 2 songs, but and I gotta, I guess, find a few little snippets to go on the album and shit. But I just need another song, and I need to find like the right music for it and shit. Because the way I make music, the way I made my album is just, you know what I'm saying, just working through making beats and just finding feelings and shit, and just applying the feelings that I find with the beats and with the music to make it cohesive to the project.
Man,
So,
I can't listen. Like I always say, man, I can't wait to hear it, and I really want to find this woman that you wrote these collection of songs about. I want to find her on social media so I can just so I can see her, you know, reaction to, you know, when this shit come out, man. So I can't wait.
It ain't gonna be shit.
Oh, man.
It ain't gonna be shit. It's just you know, I guess I was being selfish. How about that? I was just making the music just because, right? You know what I'm saying? I was just making the music because it felt good about how the relationship. I like to make the music about the relationship because if the music feels good and it's like relevant to the relationship.
I like making things based on relationship type of shit.
Yeah.
You know, that's when I get my feels out.
Yeah.
My nigga Spiff be like, nigga, stop being a bitch. Stop being a hoe. Fuck that bitch, nigga. Let's go fuck some hoes.
Let's go fuck some hoes. You know, but you know, I like experiencing feelings.
Said I never said ever, nigga.
No, sometimes you need that talk though. You feel me? Like, yeah.
Oh yeah, no. You know, I'm not worried about it. You know what I'm saying? It's just
you fucking bitches, man.
Yeah,
just
you know what I'm saying? Like, I just told you, nigga.
I had a little something this morning. Listen, my nigga Brando already told y'all niggas he was at motherfucking Trump's. I mean, why I say Trump's? My nigga was up there at True, you know, tossing that motherfucking
looking
good,
for a ratchet.
you know,
tools.
good producer money and shit. My nigga out here working. My nigga got jobs and shit. My nigga out here getting good paid. And baby girl, you better choose up wisely because my nigga got his choosy shoes on. And just know that and you know my nigga Brando, man, I see the type of bitches that he retweet on Twitter all the time and shit. He like them thicker ones. Man, we don't want no toothpicks around here.
No,
you
need something.
Spiff Lord.
You need to be home cooking.
Listen, I go to a favorite quote by one of our good friends. We don't know this nigga personally, but I just say he's my good friend because I feel like we listen to a lot of his music. And what we say about our ideal woman.
I like them feisty with a little class. Some small titties with a stupid ass.
That way. Shout out to my nigga Sir Michael Rocks, man.
We need it like that, just like that.
Hey, thick thighs save lives.
Like, revered as much as he should be.
Oh, Mikey, I rock.
The funny shit is, man, before like all of this like swiping scam shit got cool, he was already on it. I remember God rest his soul, shout out to my nigga Mars and shit. I was at my nigga Mars crib and shit, and he was talking about the iPhone scam back before niggas was like copping phones for real and shit.
Hey man, the sauce be around, it just don't get out until it get out. You feel
right,
me?
niggas don't believe in the cool kids.
Man. That nigga was on that bitch talking about this nigga was like a 50-year-old white man trying to get some iPhones for his daughters and shit. And I was like, God damn, at that time I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about until like 6 years later. I'm like, oh shit, this is what niggas is about, man. Shout out to my nigga Michael Rocks, man.
Shout out that man ahead of his time, bro.
Excuse me, I had to take a motherfucking Neho's sip.
Neho's sip, bitch.
Drink break.
All right.
Gatorade replenish.
Drink responsibly.
Yo.
Yeah.
Man, Spiff Lord.
What's the deal?
You know what they call this, man?
It's an open environment. All the energy is accepted, man.
Absolutely, man. But before we shake up out of this bitch, man, I got my peoples in here. Y'all niggas got any last words that y'all like to say? How you say when you say how you say it?
I ain't got shit, personally.
Brando, you got anything you want to say before we shake up out of this bitch?
Shit. Regular entertainment is on the way. Rent TV is on the way.
The THA_regular_kid.
You dig? You know what I'm saying? It's Brando Heat, a.k.a. Deuce LaRoe, a.k.a. just that cool nigga.
The heater, man.
The heater,
bitch.
you. Oh, yeah, and be you, bitch.
Spiff Lord. You got any last words that you like to say when you say how you say it, how you say it when you say it?
Hell no, I'm all tapped out. My social battery is dead.
So before we shake up out of this bitch, I appreciate all 13 of y'all niggas for always coming through, always showing love, giving feedback when it's due. And Spiff Lord.
Yes, sir.
You wasn't here last week.
I was not.
And I can't lie, my nigga Momo kind of fucked it up on the ending tip, man. So, Spiff Lord, like we always say, is it okay if I can call him one?
Go ahead and call it one, man.
You funky dog face bitch. And that was a motherfucking drug table talk with Meech and Spiff, you dusty hoe. That way.